Moishe, explain what the simcha is about. We find the Hanachas Tfilin discusses a very interesting idea about the mitzvah of Tfilin. Explain the Hanachas Tfilin is called the chukah. The Torah says, "Shomar zachukah azois v'yomim yamimo." Tfilin is called chukah. Teilechu, because the minhag of Hasidim Rishonim was to wear tefillin the entire day. Mitzvah tefillin is a mitzvah which is mekayim the whole day. You go with, the person walks with it, goes around with the tefillin. A person has to be careful about the things a person must be careful about. He can't go to sleep with his tefillin. There's a shmira involved in the mitzvah tefillin. V'asisem oisam, says the Hanachas Tfilin. V'asisem atem. The hashras hashchina, a person becomes ra'ui, he becomes worthy of hashras hashchina by performing the mitzvah tefillin. That's the Gemara says in Broches, v'ro kol ha'me'oretz, yishem Hashem nikra alecha v'yorim mimeko. That's referring to tefillin sharash. What does that mean? Shem Hashem nikra alecha zok l'chaim hakodesh. That means that hashras hashchina, the person will become worthy of that hashras hashchina and will be zoche to experience that Hashras Hashchina. That is what mitzvah tefillin is about. And that's tremendous simcha. Like we see in the Parsha Shmini, we learned yesterday, the Parsha says, after the Binyan HaMishkan, the Shivat Miluim was all building up to the point of the Yom HaShmini. And what was the tremendous simcha? On the Yom HaShmini, the Hashras Hashchina in the Mikdash. Like they say, the Eish came out, Eish min HaShamayim, and they saw that the Hashras Hashchina in the Mikdash. That was a gewaltige simcha by Yeroinu. That was a tremendous simcha in the Klal Yisrael. And that's the simcha of the Hanachas Tfilin as well. The Hanachas points out that Hashras internalizing the Hashras Hashchina is a tremendous, tremendous simcha. Mele, we're happy, we're moided of this Baruch Hu. Thank you, Rebbeinu Shalom, Hanachas V'Shoasi Imonu. It's to help him that Moishe Mordechai should be able to internalize that Hashras Hashchina ve'ez Hashem Yisborach. Moshe Mordechai's name, as most of you sure know, is named my grandfather, Moshe Mordechai Deichmann. Moshe Deichmann was the Yiddish Mesiras Nefesh. He arrived in America in 1924. And of course, he was one of the few Shemer Shabbos around. There were many Shemer Shabbos. There was 47th Street Shul. 4 years later, he moved up to 47th Street and bought a little store there. The first Shemer Shabbos, diamond dealer on 47th Street. The only person in the shul was Shemer Shabbos. One time he put a note into the Sidurim, Chalel Mois Yuma. He was so upset that our people would just daven in the morning, Shabbos morning, we go work afterwards. With Mesiras Nefesh, not only was he not afraid, but he also was upset. He wanted to encourage others to perform the Torah with tremendous Mesiras Nefesh. He was a son of a chassid. He went to see his Divrei Shmuel, and what his Rebbe told him, he was mekayim with Mesiras Nefesh. The Shmuel told him when he was only like a bocher, I think he was maybe 15 or 16 years old. And each and every day he has to open a sefer. He should open a sefer each and every day. Throughout his whole life, there was not, that didn't make a difference. If it was Friday, and he was tired. It didn't make a difference what day of the week it was. Every single day, Kolzman, that he had the chance to do so, maybe 80 years afterwards, every single day he opened the Gemara. He built up Yeshivas Beis Avraham with a tremendous balance and that also was Mesiras Nefesh. Of course, the person gives his own mamoy, and if the person has money and he gives it away, that in itself is a level of Mesiras Nefesh. But somebody encourages others to give, is even greater than the person who gives. In that vein, in that way, very often it's very, very uncomfortable. There were stories in the first years of the yeshiva. We would go raise money for the yeshiva, ask people for money for the yeshiva, and there were many bizyonis involved. It was Mesiras Nefesh. It's uncomfortable. could have just said, it's not my business, I'll give as much as I can. But he was a Yid Mesiris Nefesh. The Shmir Shabbos with Mesiris Nefesh. It's a story. There was an Alto Bachman when he came to America. He was only 29 years old. And he couldn't find a shidduch because he was looking only for a Shomer Shabbos. He had to wait 7 years till he was 36. He was ready not to get married. Almanash came. If you won't find a Shomer Shabbos, and he won't be able to bring up a family with Shmiras Torah and Mitzvah Shabbos and Shmiras Mitzvahs, then he doesn't have to get married. The whole mitzvah to get married, to build a binyan ha'bayit, and the Besamidish Mitashma'at, until finally somebody once came into his store and had a good idea for a shidduch, and she also found another Meshugana that wanted to keep Shabbos. He had one over here, and found another one. So once they were able to make both ends meet, found two of those, able to go ahead with the shidduch, and that was the way that he found the shidduch for my grandmother Leah Sholem. So we hope and pray to the Rebbeinu Shalom, just like my grandfather of Moishe Mordechai, of Moishe Deichmann, used in his whole life internalized that Mesiris Nefesh, just like we know Torah, Ein Torah Niknei Tzilayim Kain, Ein Misak Tzilayim, the same is true every Kinyan Aruchni. Steve Shalom explains that every single Kinyan Aruchni, whether it's Torah, or Shabbos, or Ashras HaShechina, or Tfilin, it's only if Meimis, when you have a person has some type of Mesiris Nefesh, that's the way to internalize that Ashras HaShechina. We hope and pray that the young Moishe Mordechai Deichmann, Be'ezus Hashem, reach the levels and follow the same path as his great-grandfather and his other great-grandfather, small sides, and the Shiva Sholem Zechron Levracha, and David Weinberg Zechron Levracha, and we should continue to have much nachas from him. I'd like to say a bracha also to my parents, that they should have nachas from us and from our mitzvah bacher. And we appreciate very much this beautiful Suda. This is also Chavivus Mitzvah, the more beautiful the Suda, just shows how chaviv, how precious the mitzvah is. And we should be zocher, every Chosam V'Shanim, to celebrate many simchas.